Showcase Beautiful in Pelham's Ballantree. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 15th day of September. James Spann here, and we are looking at a very muggy, moist, showery pattern for a while. Let's look out the window this morning. Some of the Skycam shots around the network. First off, from downtown Birmingham, looking north in the Daniel building, the sky mostly cloudy. That's the Gadsden Skycam. You can see those low clouds overhead. Temperatures are mostly around 70. And the same thing from the campus of the University of Montevallo. Low clouds, very, very humid and moist. And the upper air chart not looking a lot different. Winds aloft are pretty light and variable. Upper low around the Arklatex, just not moving very much. And down below that, the surface low is pretty much in the same area over northwest Louisiana. And that's going to keep us in that very moist east side of the system for a while and wet at times for a while. Peek at the radar this morning at 4:55. And just a few showers around, nothing really organized so far. There are more widespread rain showers up in northeast Alabama, but most of the activity is somewhat scattered this morning. But in this kind of setup, it could rain at just about any time, day or night. And once again, the weather looks pretty wet. That just kind of speaks for itself there. This is the expected rain through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock, and this is suggesting rainfall amounts of about 2 to 3.5 inches for much of the state. And we all know the tropical downpours can produce 1 inch in just, 40 minutes or so, like we had yesterday. So rain, you bet. Keep the rain gear handy for the next 5 days. Tropical weather, same deal. What's left of Freddie, just not doing much out there in the middle of the Atlantic, and that's the only item on the board. And you can see what's left of Freddie is out there around 44 west and 20 north, right in the middle of the Atlantic. And again, no sign of regeneration, so we'll look at the GFS. This is the OZ run, valid at 1 o'clock today. Polar jet way up north. And around here, again, you can see the upper low over Shreveport. Down below, surface low about in the same place. And cloudy, occasional showers, few thunderstorms today. Tropical rains. Tomorrow's same deal. I promise we're showing you different maps. The weather's just not changing much. The surface low is around Monroe, Louisiana. On Thursday, a broad low is still west of the state. We stay awfully moist. And on Friday, surface low over South Mississippi. Showers and thunderstorms will be likely. What about the weekend? Saturday, the surface low begins to weaken and become diffuse, and the upper air support is kind of fading too. So we think the showers will be more scattered on Saturday, but there's no doubt it could rain at times because of the tropical nature of the air mass, and the same thing on Sunday. So for the weekend, cloudy at times, a few showers and storms both days, but no continuous rain. And Monday of next week, look what the GFS wants to do. Finally, starts to bring down a nice trough with a whopper of a ridge developing back in the Pacific Northwest, that big old 594 circle. That'll pump up a ridge out there, and the downstream trough just maybe will get us cooler and drier air. Surface chart shows a cold front approaching Monday. So again, that looks relatively wet. And then Tuesday, the 22nd week from today, that looks good. And we start to dry out in the middle of next week on Wednesday. We should be dry, no lower humidity, cooler nights. And look at the cold air up north, 534 thickness line down to Duluth. That looks snowy for the Great Lakes next week. Yes, sir. Into the forecast, end of the month, September 30th. Pretty big battle there between that warm ridge over Florida and the polar jet that is dipping farther south down below. Cold up north, very cold. But again, based on that look, it's not going to penetrate Alabama, and we'd be kind of in that zone of the clashing air masses, and that looks relatively wet if it's right. And, of course, we all know this is voodoo out here. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.